physical fitness is not only one of the most important keys to a healthy body, but it is also the basis of dynamic and creative intellectual activity. Through these insightful words by John Fitzgerald Kennedy, it shall no more be a question as to how health, fitness, and wellness has a tenacious effect on bringing up a resilient, effervescent, and growth-oriented future generation. Rightly imbibing the meaning of this notion, the Department of Physical Education and Sports of Pondicherry University has joined hands with the most prestigious Indian Council of Social Science and Research to unveil a remarkable event before a community driven by the shared vision of creating a better tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, with immense pleasure, we welcome you all to the International Seminar on Health, Fitness and Wellness, Empowering a Resilient Future, organized by Department of Physical Education and Sports, Pondicherry University, in collaboration with Indian Council of Social Science Research, New Delhi. As we look forward to a day filled with insights and camaraderie, it is only fitting to commence with a welcome from someone whose impact resonates deeply in the field. It is with great pleasure that we invite Dr. G. Vinod Kumar, Professor and Head of the Department and Chairman to this international seminar for welcome address.
Very good morning all of you. On the Department of Physical Education and Sports, my wholeheartedly welcome one and all for this August gathering for the international seminar for this occasion. Here with us, respected and honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Tarani Karasu. He is the courage and motivator and the spirit of this university, and always encouraging the Department of Relation and Sports to the next level. Whenever we are meeting Sir will motivate us in all aspects and support us in all aspects. Really very proud, a very eminent personality with us as the Vice Chancellor, Professor Tarani Karasu, on Department of Physical Education and Sports. Very warm welcome to Professor Tarani Karasu, Vice Chancellor of our Pondicherry University, and his presence of this international seminar. Welcome you, sir, for the Department of Relation and Sports. I request the organizing secretary will distribute the bouquet to welcome our Vice Chancellor. அஞ்சாமை ஈகை அறிவூக்கம் இன்னான்கும் எஞ்சாமை வேந்தரி இயல்பு. The person who is having all these four qualities, courage, generosity, knowledge, and the motivation, is the best example as Honorable Vice Chancellor for his presence. Thank you very much, sir, your presence for this wonderful international seminar inaugural function. And with us, the humble and the dedicated and the mentor. And for us, first of all, is the Dean of School of Humanities. Now he is holding a very high position. We proud you, sir. The School of Humanities has become the Director for Culture and Cultural Relationship, Professor Clement Sagairaj Ludas. I am thinking about his personality. I got one Tirukural for you also, sir. Vinay Valiyum, Tan Valiyum, Matran Valiyum, Tunai Valiyum, Tukit Chayal. He is having the empower of leadership quality, good administrative capacity. Sir is in this position. So we are very proud of you, sir. on behalf of the Department of Affiliation and the international seminar, all behalf, I wholeheartedly welcome to this inaugural function, sir. And my wholehearted welcome all our department faculties, Professor Sultana, Professor Vasandi, Professor Ilayaraja sir, Associate Professor Dr. Praveen, Dr. Ramon Singh, Associate Professor, Mr. Tirumurugan, and my dear coordinators, Vishal Singh, Dr. Vishal Singh and Dr. Sivachandran and Sandana Iswar ma'am. These are our organizing committee, the Department of Affiliation, for successful of this international conference. On my own behalf, I welcome you all for this. I welcome Professor Lalita Ramakrishnan, Principal of Pondicherry Community College, for her presence. Thank you, ma'am, and welcome you. Here with us, Professor Gupta, DDE, Director of DDE, welcome you, sir. And I welcome many delegates from the entire country arrived here, especially from Manoramaniam Sundarani University, all the professors, I welcome you all. From the Tamil Nadu affiliation, Tamil Nadu Central University, Thiruvarur, welcome you, Jairam sir, and Bindu Madhavan, welcome. And I welcome, my wholehearted welcome to our university librarian, Professor Vijay Kumar, for your presence. Thank you very much, sir. Welcome you. I welcome the delegates from our entire India. I welcome all the delegates and who is accompanied with the Dr. Professor Rajesh Kumar from Usmania University. Welcome you all the delegates. I welcome from the Pondicherry University Community College faculties, Jagadishwari. We already distributed kits to all the delegates. And those who are not registered after this inauguration, you please be registered and get all your equipments with you. And we already shared the group of that schedule of the program. Please be strictly follow it. Thank you for this opportunity. Once again, I welcome you all for this international conference.
Thank you, sir, for the warm greetings. We are truly privileged to have you here, sir. Now, it's time to spread light to the path for our collective journey for wisdom. I humbly request the distinguished guest of the dais to come forward for the lamp lighting ceremony. The Department of Physical Education and Sports is fortunate to have Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor K. Taranikarasu to reveal the souvenir of the brilliantly crafted sessions in the international seminar. I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to reveal the souvenir. Sir, please.
Respected Vice Chancellor of Pondicherry University, Professor Tharani, Head of the Department of Physical Education and Sports, Professor Vinod Kumar, and all the eminent men and women who are seated here on the dais, faculty from the Department of Physical Education, Pondicherry University, invited guests, research scholars, and my dear students. It is a privilege to be here with you this morning and share one or two thoughts of mine with you, because as you all know, I belong entirely to a different sphere of activity. I am a language man and I have nothing to do with sports. But I can point out one or two things which will be of some use to you. I think they are not totally out of gear and it has got some relevance. First of all, I appreciate the efforts taken by the faculty of Department of Physical Education and Sports for all their wonderful programs that are being conducted in unison almost every month. And in fact, after becoming director, the number of programs that I attended, if I go for a counting, certainly it is more in the physical education department only. Earlier, physical education department was the sports field of Pondicherry University. Now it is slowly emerging as the battlefield of Pondicherry University. My dear friends, don't give a different interpretation to it. But certainly I would say that they have become soldiers and not mere faculty. That is why they are able to come up with so many good programs in a very short time. As a language expert, I was going through the title of today's international seminar, Fitness and Wellness. These two words are combined in a very easy way. But as a language man, I would say that these two words are polars apart. That means there is a vast difference between fitness and wellness. Fitness, what can be the example I can go for? Usually, when I go to a restaurant, or anybody for that matter, the server who is going to serve you a coffee will come and ask you, I think mostly this is the first question, sir, sugar? What I will do? Yes, sugar, 2 spoons extra, not the usual one. Then the server will look at me in great astonishment. This seems to be a different man. Usually even youngsters would say, no, with a little sugar or no sugar at all. But I always prefer 2 teaspoonful of sugars more. That is what you call physical fitness. It has nothing to do with your mental or your emotional or your intellectual standards. But when you talk about wellness, it includes everything. Here, it is only a physical fitness. But if you have a mere physical fitness, what kind of person you would become, nobody can predict. I have seen physically robust personalities, but unfortunately they are not good men or women. But if you have wellness, that includes your intellectual, emotional capacities, then you emerge as a real physical education being. That is what we expect. Not a mere fitness, but wellness on the whole. Please don't forget it. And this wellness can be there with you as a part of your character, even though you are not having physical fitness. That is more important. I can tell you a small anecdote that you may find it a little bit provoking. There was once a king who always used to go for his rounds. And there, when he was going with his ministers and soldiers, he came across a hermit silently seated under a tree. And when this king saw him, he wanted to have a conversation with him. Before that, I should tell you, the king is not a good person, but a very arrogant man, and also a very choleric kind of a person. Therefore, he wanted to have an interaction with this holy hermit. And when he went near the hermit, he asked only one thing. Sir, everybody says that you are a very great sadhu. You just tell me what is heaven and what is hell. The hermit got it right, but he did not answer the question of the king. He kept silent. And again the king insisted that he should come out with an answer. Again the hermit did not reply. This had almost annoyed the king. He became very angry at the hermit and he took it as a mark of disrespect. I am asking the question, but the hermit is not answering. Then he started abusing the hermit. He started shouting at the hermit, and the hermit did not show any kind of response. And having exhausted all his energy, now the king took his dagger and he was about to kill the hermit, and immediately the hermit said, "This is hell." This is the definition. That's all. Have you experienced hell? This is hell. Then immediately the king understood what the hermit meant, and immediately his anger boiled down, and he told the hermit, "I am sorry, sir. I am totally mistaken about your character. Now I understand that I should not have indulged in this kind of outburst." Immediately the hermit said, "This is heaven." So heaven and hell are not the two things that you can find it outside. Both heaven and hell are your own making. It is within you. And if it is within you, and if you understand that you can make heaven out of hell, then there will be no problem. You need not even go for any kind of tapas. You need not go any kind of yoga. I have seen several people who will keep calm even at a very disturbed atmosphere. Friends, I am not exaggerating anything. There is no need for me to exaggerate the quality of a VIP of our university. Our Vice Chancellor is one such man. And you can take him as a model, because several times I used to be with him, and during the very turbulent time and during the very, pressurizing time, he will always keep quiet. I have never even seen him once off color. That is something, a praiseworthy quality that you find in an individual. And he also asked me whether I got any idea about how to keep calm, because I am a man of, my nature is like that. I told him, citing from Vivekananda, that our mind is just like an ocean. There will be outward disturbances, but the innermost part of the ocean is always calm, and there is no disturbance at all. And when you bring your mind to that level, just like the bottom of the ocean, when you get inner and inner, there you find only calmness, and there won't be any kind of disturbance at all. If at all disturbance come, it comes only at the surface level. It won't take you to your core of the art. But unfortunately, we are taking every incident to the core of the art. Even the office matter, we are taking to our house. And there we try to vent our anger, sometimes on our husbands, sometimes on the wives, wives on husbands, husband on wives, and all the problems get complicated because of that. And again, I come across one great air pilot, and you must be knowing him because a decade ago he was the person who was much talked about, Air Marshal S.S. Tyagi. I had a good friendship with him, and he is a Guinness record holder. And he flew more than 20,000 sorties. That is humanly impossible. I asked him only one question, sir, how you manage to do it? And he told me, when I get into the cockpit, that is meant for the fighter pilots, I keep my mind calm. To me, it is not piloting the aircraft, but it is one kind of yoga. I practice yoga not in my house or in a place that is reserved for it, but I practice yoga in the cockpit. And that has enabled me to reach the greater heights every time. And if at all you call me as a distinguished pilot, it is because I know how to tame my mind. Because as you know, taming your mind and concentrating on nothing, that is a very difficult task for an individual. Therefore, I am very happy that you will be able to distinguish between fitness and wellness, and I hope all the papers that are going to be presented and all the discussions that you are going to have will lead you to an ultimate goal where you will be able to conquer your mind and concentrate on your soul. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. As you mentioned, let us all wish that this international conference is opening all our eyes to the differentiation of physical fitness and mental wellness. Thank you for your insightful words, sir. Now, the Department of Physical Education and Sports is wholeheartedly blessed to have the presence of the Vice Chancellor of the University to serve as the chief patron to the first international conference on health, fitness and wellness, empowering a resilient future. I wholeheartedly welcome Professor K. Taranikarusu, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Pondicherry University, to address the gathering, and let us all have the moment we have all waited eagerly. Please, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Respected Director, Professor Clement Sagaraja Lourdes, international speakers, Dr. Kerry Gwan, Dr. K. Kitiswaran, Dr. Rina Amber Devanti, and the national speakers, Professor Gobinath, Professor Rajesh Kumar, Professor Trimali Kumar, Dr. Shaini Surendran, and the organizing committee members of our faculty of our department, Professor Vinod Kumar, who is the head as well as the chairman of this conference, and the organizers, Dr. Vinu, convener, Dr. Dilshit Kabir, organizing secretary, Dr. S. Sivachandran, coordinator, and Dr. Vishal Singh, coordinator, and all the organizing committee members and department faculty members, including advisors, Professor Sultana, Basanti, and then the Professor Yalayaraja, Tirumurugan, Ram Mohan Singh, Professor Praveen, then Chandan Yeswar, all the deans and HODs from other department, all the national and international delegates, and my dear friends and students, research scholars. Good afternoon, everyone. So it is really very important moment, and even you can say red letter day for Department of Physical Education and Sports for conducting the international conference, that too on the not only the one topic, it is health, fitness, wellness, the empowering of a resilient future. So I know after taking over as head, Professor Vinod Kumar is very active, and we used to have several meetings with the Vice Chancellor, and a fine day when I generally go to VC office, when I was director in charge. So there will be a big meeting is going on. Vice Chancellor used to call for the meeting of Department of Physical Education. I was wondering what is going on. It is not scheduled anything. But that is the interest of the Physical Education Department by the ex-Vice Chancellor. Since he is the hockey player, so he was showing very much interest for improving the facilities in physical education and sports, and the importance of these physical education and sports in our university also. Even we have arranged so many CAS as well as the career advanced promotion for faculty members and the direct recruitment also. So we have recruited more than 200 faculty members for our university recently. So each career advancement scheme interview, our Vice Chancellor used to ask, what is the one field where we need more attention for our university? So he expects everyone about this physical education and sports. So that should be given more importance, and because of this so many discussion, and at that time Professor Vasanthi was the head of the department as well as the just a minute. So that was the time Professor Vasanthi was head of the department. So she also used to discuss more, ask more funds, and how to strengthen the sports activities in the department. And out of this, we were planning a big, even the swimming pool, all those things. But since there was a limited fund, we went for the indoor stadium, and we are now installing the public gym at 10 different places, and one already in place. So this is the starting of the, I cannot say starting, and the expanding of sports activities in the university campus. And our physical education and sports, compared to other departments, they have a dual duty. One is they have to teach the MPEd students and do research, also take care of the physical health and wellness of the different stakeholders of the university. So that's why in our university there is separate director. At present, Professor Ilayaraja is heading this, and supported by Professor Praveen. So Professor Clement Luthers correctly mentioned, because he is the head of the, dean of the school. So there are a lot of activities now at this department. So whatever the event organized in this, there is a physical education department part always will be there. So because of this continuous effort of national conferences, and now we are seeing the first international conference on the first international seminar on the subject, that is health, fitness and wellness. So the students are really MPEd students are really blessed to have this and interaction with the experts from other countries and other places. So this is very rare occasion. I request students to take it very seriously, improve this, your interaction, and make a network also. So when you see this conference, you could have seen the sports is a different field. When you see the history of this, for example, all other competitions, we need not make it public. Even NTA exam or whatever the exam, even the cook in the hotel, everything is taking place without the public attention. Whereas if you take the sports events, always it takes place in the public, because this is the field where merit publicly displayed and publicly decided. So this culture has started, and many of you know, in first Olympic in Athens. So they want to showcase the publicly, let us show who is really physical fitness, all those things, different events, who is really great all over the world. So it was the first Olympic, and later on it was now still it is the culture is going on where the events are publicly held. So that is why this physical education and fitness is really important. But when it comes to India, so now we have become the largest population in the world, and our average age also it is roughly 28 when compared to average age of Japan is 49. Our average age is 28 to 29. So in this scenario, this physical education and fitness is playing a major role, because now I could see youngsters are hardworking, and they have a hunger to grow. There is a fire in their mind to grow. But if they enter into the life, the career life as well as personal life, but your physical education is not good, if you are not maintaining it properly, then all our aspirations will not be really fruitful. So when we are going ahead and weaving about the Viksit Bharat at 2047, and this field is also very important, and where physical trainers, now I can say the whatever the aspirations we have when it comes to the physical fitness is not really good. If you take this, India is now number of diabetes patients are very high. So diabetes is the lifestyle disease. But if you really have very good, even the policy on this, public policy on this, and very good physical activity and physical fitness activity, I don't think we can have this many diabetes patients. So there really we have to understand we are lacking this. We are lacking how to really take care of the physical fitness, and what is the diet. We always go with the taste as well as our calorie intake, and that's why our dietitian also invited here. And this field really we have to accept it that we have to improve. So in this aspect, keeping all those things, this type of conferences will be really useful, and you are all going to be the physical trainers, physical education teachers. So this, whatever the knowledge you gather here will be really useful. So it will take into the next level. That is our role in society. Physical education teachers, many of the public people do not know the importance. They don't know how to live. They don't know what to take. So you are the people. So you have to first you have to train yourself and do research on yourself. What is the best thing we have to do? And I also request the physical education department to give more certificate course on this. I think they have already, but still they can conduct more physical education camp and training to all the stakeholders here, so that at least the charity should begin at home. So they are really doing well, but what I'm trying to say is, but India needs more. So in that aspect, we have to play a major role. Being a central university, so we have to play a major role in the nation building. So the department is really working hard to strengthen the infrastructure, to strengthen the curriculum, to start the new courses. So, and maybe I don't know whether they have given the BPEd from this year. So if not, I request them to start the BPEd, so that the vibrancy should start from, vibrancy of the university should start from the physical education department. So with this, I really thank the delegates who have come here, including foreign delegates and national delegates who have taken your time, come here and enrich this discussion here. I thank the organizers for this wonderful international seminar on this subject. And I wholeheartedly thank the department for continuously improving the department, improving the level of expectations also is high. So they are fulfilling this level of expectation also. So I again thank the department for inviting me for arranging this seminar. Thank you, Ananda.
Thank you, sir. As we approach the conclusion of this momentous inauguration ceremony, it is time to express our gratitude to all those who have contributed to its success. To deliver the vote of thanks, we have with us a distinguished individual who has been an integral part of this event and has graciously accepted the responsibility to articulate our collective appreciation. It is now my honor to invite Dr. W. Vinu, Organizing Convener and Associate Professor, Department of Physical Education and Sports, Pondicherry University, to come forward and deliver the vote of thanks. Your presence and participation have added immense value to our event, and we eagerly await your words of gratitude. Sir, please.
Good morning, esteemed Vice Chancellor, Professor K. Tarnikarsu, sir, respected Clement Sagayar Lourdes, sir, Director, Cultural Relations, dignitaries present in the dais, delegates and participants. On behalf of the Department of Physical Education and Organizing Committee, it is with immense pleasure and gratitude that I stand here to extend my heartfelt thanks to all those who have contributed to realization of this event. First and foremost, I would like to thank our esteemed Vice Chancellor, Professor K. Tarnikarsu, sir. Your unwavering support and encouragement have been the driving force behind the success of this seminar. I also extend our sincere thanks to Professor Clement Lourdes Sagayar, sir, Director of Cultural Relations, for gracing this occasion with your presence. You always stand the backbone of this department. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank Professor Rajneesh Bhutania, our registrar, for his invaluable contribution in ensuring the smooth organization and execution of this seminar. To Professor G. Vinod Kumar, Head of the Department of Physical Education, I extend my heartfelt thanks for your exceptional leadership and guidance. Thank you, sir. I would also like to express our gratitude to the members of the Advisory Committee, international and national speakers, organizers and organizing committee members for their invaluable support. And last but not the least, I extend my sincere thanks to all the delegates and participants who have traveled far and wide to be a part of this seminar. Your presence here has been made a testimonial here. We are grateful for your active participants. I would like to once again express my deepest gratitude to everyone involved in making this international seminar a reality. Thank you, one and all. I wish you all a fruitful and inspiring seminar. Thank you.
As we come to the closure of this momentous inaugural ceremony, I'm filled with a profound sense of gratitude and inspiration, which is also visible in the audience in front of me. Yes, today is a celebration of new beginnings, shared visions, and the spirit of collaboration. We have embarked on this journey with a vision, and throughout the ceremony, we witnessed the manifestation of that vision into reality. I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to all the dignitaries, international and national speakers, and especially to the organizers and organizing committee to hold up an international conference, giving us all students as a viable opportunity to encounter and curiously negotiate into the field of health, wellness, and fitness. As we conclude this inaugural ceremony, let us carry with us the inspiration derived from the moments of today. On the behalf of organizing committee, I extend our deepest gratitude to each one of you present as the audience for being part of this inaugural ceremony.
Physical fitness is not only one of the most important keys to a healthy body, it is the basis of dynamic and creative intellectual activity. It's a pleasure to stand before you today as we embark on a journey of exploration, learning, and inspiration. Today is more than just a collection of presentations and discussion. It is an opportunity to unlock the power of health, fitness, and wellness. We are privileged to have with us today some of our most accomplished and insightful speakers in their field. As we embark on this journey together, let's open our minds to new perspectives, embrace the exchange of ideas, and leave here not just informed, but inspired. Thank you for being here